What's up, guys? Another video. Today we're gonna talk about my Hass avocado. Check it out. This variety needs no introduction, of course. This variety is grown around the world. It probably represents 95% of all avocado, commercially grown avocado in the world, actually. So as you can see, I actually got this January of this year, and I planted it as soon as I got it home. I'll show you the footage of me planting it pretty soon here. But first, I don't know if you can see that. Elysian. See that? I'm trying to zoom in. Okay, focus. Space Dust IPA. Anyways, like your avocados, you gotta stay hydrated. You gotta keep them hydrated also. We're doing it. We got a Hass. I'll show it to you. Got it. Got it. So I got an SUV, and what I did was I just threw the whole thing in a trash bag, which kind of helps keep the dirt in. I'm sure the wife would appreciate that. But this hole, which is a lot bigger than I really need, basically what I did was I actually pulled out a dead tree that was here, so I had to kind of dig it out. It was such a pain. But since it's out, the hole's ready, got the Hass. I'm excited. Hopefully we can get this thing in the ground today and producing fruit. We'll see. So part of the reason why, even though I got it at a big box store, it looked good because I was checking out the soil that they're using. It's mostly sand and like DG, so very little organic matter, which is good. So decided to get it. Just added some perlite to the native soil just to kind of help loosen it up a little bit. So I just threw it on top, but I'm going to mix it in right now. Alright, it's in the ground. I'm just watering it in right now before I do the mulch, but it's good to kind of give it a good drink. My soil is actually pretty good. It's drains pretty well, which is great for avocados. Not that much clay, so I'm really optimistic that they're going to do well. So the next step will be to just do a ton of mulch, and let's see this thing produce some fruit in the next couple of years, hopefully. Not sure if you can tell, but I did plant it a little higher than grade, so the thought is to kind of have it sitting up a little higher so I can mulch kind of like on a mound, which is supposed to help actually, so we'll see how that goes. Final product with the mulch on top. I did throw some fertilizer, some compost, and a little gypsum before I did the compost. Well, I hope you guys like my production value here. It's amazing. I got like $1 million camera. Yeah, right. In any case, what's crazy to me is that, you know, this Hass came from like a chance seedling. Mr. Rudolph Hass actually kind of grew this out of a seed in La Habra, and he was trying to graft on to his tree a Forte, but the Forte just wouldn't take. he decided, after talking to friends, to just kind of keep it, and it eventually produced fruit, and the fruit was really good. He was able to sell fruit back in the days for like $1 a piece, and you know, back in the days, $1 a piece probably represents like $12 for one fruit nowadays, which is crazy. But if you think about it, every Hass that's grown in the world right now came from that one mutter tree, and we all have to thank Mr. Hass for kind of going with it. Now, is this the best tasting avocado out there? I don't know. I don't think so. There's different avocados that are much better tasting. Is this the biggest fruit? Nope. There's tons of different varieties that have bigger fruit than the Hass. Is there different varieties that have more fruit? Probably. But you know, this variety produces fruit consistently. It's probably at the top of every category. It ships really well. It can handle a lot of abuse while shipping, and that's probably part of why this variety has really kind of taken over. The skin's pretty thick, you can scoop it out easy. Seeds relatively small, not too big compared to flesh size. So I don't know, I didn't want this variety in my yard, but the more I think about it, there isn't any reasons why I shouldn't have it, so here it is. But in any case, I'm excited to have it here, and excited that it's actually doing pretty well. So we will see. For a long time, I actually did not want a Hass, just because it was so readily available. Hass is one of those varieties that you can just go to every supermarket and it's on the shelf. So I thought, oh, why get myself a Hass tree when I could just get that fruit easily? But you know what? It's probably a good idea to get one of these trees in your yard no matter what. They produce a lot of fruit. The fruit's excellent. There's all sorts of reasons why you would want one of these in your yard. I got some new shoots coming out here. I'm going to see if I can get a little closer, zoom in. I'm not sure if it's... So the Hass is a A-type, as you know. I do have a B-type right next to it, just to help out, to see if I can ensure that I get consistent fruiting. One thing I did notice is that with a lot of Hass variety, or just Hass in general, that I've seen growing all over the place in Southern California, they all seem to have this like brown tip on the leaves. It's just consistent with this variety for some reason. Some other varieties, you can see the entire leaf is pretty much all green, but I think that it's probably like a chloride type of issue, but no big deal. The tree still looks healthy. I did a whitewash, as you can see. I'm hoping I get fruit eventually, but I'm patient. I ended up getting like a 15-gallon. Put a ton of mulch down here, as you can see. So it's March 2021, and hopefully I'll be able to do this again March 2022 and kind of show what this tree will look like in a year. Thanks guys, see you later.